Two U.S. Air Force B-1 bombers took off from their temporary home at Orland Air Base in Norway on Tuesday, looped through international airspace over the Baltic Sea, then turned south and barreled along the NATO-Russia frontier. With a pair of NATO Typhoon fighters flanking it, one of the swing-wing bombers roared at low altitude over the capitals of Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia. The dramatic sortie had at least 3 goals. To reassure the governments and populations of NATO's most vulnerable member states. To demonstrate to Russia the United States' clear intention to defend its allies. And, more subtly, to lure Russian forces into responding, and thus giving U.S. reconnaissance aircraft an opportunity to gather useful intelligence. As the B-1 flew over Vilnius, Riga and Tallinn, a U.S. Air Force RC-135V electronic eavesdropping plane, supported by a USAF KC-135 tanker, lurked near Murmansk in northern Russia, home of the Russian Northern Fleet and other major forces. This mission sends a clear message that our commitment to our NATO allies is unshakable, General Jeff Harrigian, U.S. Air Forces in Europe Air Forces Africa commander, said of the bomber sortie. NATO fighters flew alongside the swing bombers on their long flight around northern Europe. Danish and Polish F-16s and Typhoons from Italy and Germany, the latter flying from Lithuania as part of NATO's rotational Baltic Air Policing force, took turns escorting the B-1s. The Russian Air Force responded. At least one Su-27, presumably flying from Kaliningrad, Russia's isolated exclave on the Baltic Sea, intercepted the B-1s over the water and flew nearby for a while. Russian media celebrated the interception in the same way Western media celebrated the B-1 mission. For Russia, the U.S. military presence and activity in Eastern Europe, that has been significantly increased since 2014, is a provocation and part of the American anti-Russian policy that is, according to Russia's official position, damaging the common European security, explained Pavel Luzin, an independent expert on the Russian military. Tensions are rising in the region. There's a fine line between reassuring allies and provoking rivals, explained Hans Kristensen, a military expert with the Federation of American Scientists in Washington, D.C. We are certainly walking that line now and have been for some time, with bombers being sent further east and north more frequently. The U.S. Air Force in early February announced it would, for the first time, deploy B-1 bombers to Norway. The bombers arrived on February 22 and wasted no time joining a NATO naval exercise off the Norwegian coast. The Baltic jaunt was the bombers' second major mission. While friendly bombers seen over the Baltic states may feel reassuring to people in those countries, the same bombers are seen just a few miles east as a growing NATO threat, Kristensen said.